A partial government shutdown has been touted to force US federal troops out of Minnesota as the president accuses the Minneapolis mayor of failing to comply with strict immigration laws, writing, surprisingly, Mayor Jacob Frey just stated that Minneapolis does not and will not enforce federal immigration laws. This after having a very good conversation with him. Could somebody in his inner sanctum please explain that this statement is a very serious violation of law and that he's playing with fire? Despite attempts to quell tensions within the city, the disagreement over immigration laws remains a point of significant contention.
Minnesota Congresswoman Ilhan Omar confronted and sprayed by a man in the audience last night during a town hall event in Minneapolis. It's not clear what the substance was, and Omar later said she was okay. The man, identified as 55-year-old Anthony Kazmierczak, was arrested. No word yet on motive, but Omar had just called for ICE to be abolished.
Stop the people!
And last night in New York, police had to break up an anti-ICE protest that had taken over a hotel lobby.
I hope you remember us for the midterms.
President Trump in Iowa last night defending immigration enforcement in Minnesota.
We've taken out thousands of hard criminals, hardened, vicious, horrible criminals.
But many Democrats in Congress are now willing to upend this week's government funding deadline to target the Department of Homeland Security. Some are even calling for the firing or impeachment of DHS Secretary Kristi Noem.
I think it's going to be very hard for us to avoid a shutdown.
Hard to avoid because the funding plan had already been negotiated, and renegotiating it at this point will almost certainly blow the Friday deadline. But while some Democrats welcome recently lowered tensions in Minnesota with the arrival of border czar Tom Homan, that may only go so far.
I don't think administrative actions only are going to be enough, but there are some big steps that President Trump could take in the next few days that would signal seriousness.
But some of those steps, like removing all federal immigration agents from Minnesota, are not likely to happen before Friday.